shake it if you got it right, Charles Payne. All right, here he comes. Charles Payne dancing the pain away after this U.S. and Canada trade deal to replace NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. Right now, we're waiting on President Trump's remarks on that from the White House about 30 minutes from now. Earlier today, the president tweeted this. Late last night, our deadline, we reached a wonderful new trade deal with Canada to be added into the deal already reached with Mexico. The new name will be the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA. And there he is, Charles Payne, host of Making Money with Charles Payne on Fox Business Network. The markets love this.
They love it, absolutely. It was a cloud, so to speak. It wasn't a cloud for the markets per se. We just had our best quarter in the market in the last 5 years, but it was the anxiety, right? And not only that, it's a good deal. It's one of these. It really is a win-win-win. It opens up the Canadian dairy market. It also, remember, NAFTA was 1994, so think of all the technology inventions that have happened. NAFTA didn't cover any of that, so we got a lot of IP stuff in there. Digital commerce is covered in there. Financial services covered in there. It opens up markets. It will have more jobs created in North America, higher pay for workers. It's hard to see where anyone can have a problem with this. Everyone got a piece of what they wanted.
Well, Charles, this follows up on what you have been saying, is that market can continue to go higher if the president keeps making deals like this and keeps up the optimism. Right now, as you are speaking, Charles Payne, the market's hitting highs of the session.
Can you see that? Look
I can see it in the screen.
Look at there.
I love it. I didn't even know it was in my house.
But what concerns you? It can't all be good. What are you concerned about?
I think more, and not to get wonky, but the Federal Reserve concerns me more than anything else. They have the ability to, any entity that can create $4.5 trillion out of thin air, and then decide to pull it back, when they have that kind of power, they can derail this economy just like that. I don't think they will. I'm really starting to admire the people who run the Fed now. I think they understand Wall Street and Main Street.
How about that?
Yeah.
Man's positive. Peter Navarro said this on Fox and Friends with regard to, I'm going to call it USMCA, not NAFTA.
Yeah, how about USMCA?
USMCA. Navarro from earlier today. Watch.
It's going to turn this hemisphere back into a manufacturing powerhouse. We're going to be able to reclaim our supply chain, particularly in the auto industry. If you're an auto worker, you're going to have better prospects for jobs.
Well, if he's right, that's Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, all the suppliers.
Look at some of these auto stocks today. MGA is up 7-8%. So all the auto parts stocks are doing extraordinarily well today.
All right. Trump tweet on African-American unemployment. This Kanye West thing on Saturday Night Live is getting a lot of attention. Let's come up in 30 minutes. Here's the tweet. So if African-American unemployment is now at the lowest number in history, median income the highest, and you then add all the other things I have done, how do Democrats who have done nothing for African-Americans but talk win the black vote? It will only get better. Your witness, sir.
Well, I've scratched my head. I'm a registered independent, always have been since I was 18 years old. It's always scratched my head how anybody can always give away their vote. I don't think we as black people hold Democrats accountable enough. New York City is a prime example of that. Report out, things that progressives say they care about. The income for black women against white men has been declining in New York City, not improving, has been crashing. You had a housing project controversy where hundreds of thousands of black people, people's grandparents, living on the 20th floor, they had to walk up 20 flights of steps because they hit it. De Blasio hit it, right? Today in New Jersey, the gas tax is going up tremendously. That hurts all working Americans who aren't wealthy. But the same people, they still vote for De Blasio. They still vote for these things, and it infuriates me. But by the same token, the Republicans don't do anything to woo black people. They don't go in there. They don't go and say, listen, I want to do this for you, and explain how connect the dots. President Trump is doing it more than Republicans in general, but it takes more than tweets. It takes a lot more than tweets. I met with the Koch brothers 2 or 3 years ago. I said, guys, there are ways you can go into these communities. Don't wait for elections and run a bunch of ads. It's disingenuous, and it has never worked.
Noted.
Yeah.
Charles Payne, you are fired up this morning.
It's a great country, and it's really, when it's great for everybody, it's great for everybody. And right now, it's getting better for everyone.
Hear your passion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charles Payne. And we will be hearing, by the way, from President Trump on this new agreement reached.